Another garage heater going in here today. There she is, a little Beacon Morris 45. We're obviously mount the, we're gonna lag these little rails here right up to those boards I just lagged in. We missed with that one screw that's sticking down there, so I gotta pull that and hit the joist. And the most important thing is getting your heater hung properly so your venting works out on the studs. So we're shooting for this stud space right here. So that mark right there should be my vent straight off, and then 45 through the middle of that space right there. Yeah, so straight off and then right out. Electrician's going to be here at 11 to wire this up. Last one was kind of similar to this. He just fished something down his wall here, got in the panel, and right up and down. Don't need a switch because the breaker's right there. We got a switch. We are going to come off the meter, which is on that end of the house, way down the other end of the house. It's about a 75-foot run. We're going to go up the outside of the house into the attic, all the way down and drop down through the ceiling here. Pump that up, pressure test, in the middle of COVID, so we're doing our own inspections, just taking pictures of the pump and whatnot, or the gauge. Pump it up, let it sit an hour and take pictures for the inspector and email them to him. We're gonna get back to it here. All right, Corey's gonna get that lagged up there on our boards. And I am going to go drill a hole in the other end of the house and start running the gas line. Chimney straight off and right through this stud cavity right here. Here's our gas meter. Looks like we got a main going into the house and one going to the pool. We are just going to throw another T in there and go straight up and pop a hole as soon as we're into the attic and head over to the garage all the way through the attic. I just went inside and got a measurement from right here to the ceiling, and it was 54 inches. So that tells me where I can safely drill out here and make sure I'm in the attic. So 54, about 10 inches higher than that soffit. So yeah, right about 10 inches higher than that soffit right there is where I can safely drill and be above the sheetrock and don't have to worry about coming out in that bedroom right on the other side of this wall. And I'll just go straight up from here to that height and pop a hole. Up here, dragging this gas line through the attic. See my hole down there, that little white spot on the gable down there, probably 25 feet away. I'm going to continue on here. The gas tight stainless steel gas line. I got my hole popped out there. I'm going to put my cap on this end for pressure test, and we're going to go pump it up and let it hold for an hour, and then we will come out here and shut the meter off and throw our T in here, and then whatever's left I'll just shove back in the attic up there and anchor it to the house. Got our cap on this end. Gauge is in the garage. I'm gonna go pump that up now. We'll let her sit an hour and then we'll get her all hooked up. Waiting on the electrician there, a half hour late. Alright, we got her pretty much done. We just gotta hook up the low voltage. These guys are getting it wired, and vent is out. We are all wrapped up out here. Gas is in the attic. All hooked up to the meter. And done deal. Just checking her out, setting the gas pressure. He's got to open his louvers. Boy, she's smoking a little bit. That's just burning the oil off the new heat exchanger. Turn them louvers up. Got our heat shield up there, and this thing looks good. Beautiful.